Hello everyone, welcome to FitCon, an initiative from FitGenics, and I am Smriti Mishra. The best wellness leaders at work consider it is wise to focus on well-being not just as a means to an end, but leading it by adding value to people's lives. It's time when employers have realized a scattershot approach to wellness programs won't help much for business growth. They truly consider recreating an integrative wellness approach would help ensure workplace productivity and eventually a profitable business. Today, we are going to discuss about leaders' vision on integrative wellness for employees. And to understand it better, we have with us our chief guest today, Ms. Sonali Sardana. Ms. Sonali Sardana is working with Concentrix as a global wellness lead, and she is working for more than a year there. Sonali also holds a very rich academics. She is an RCI certified clinical psychologist. She has upskilled in behavioral training and also had done various research studies under the umbrella of psychology. Sonali is a member of distinct national and international associations in psychology. She is also a member of editorial board of Biomedical Journal of Scientific and Technical Research. Her belief in performing with maximum efficacy at the earliest boosts her to work in any situations. She embraces criticism with her soft skills and always come up with efficient techniques that help her on both a personal and professional front. Welcome, Sonali. It's really great to have you here on FitCon.
Thank you, Smriti. I'm pleasure to have to call me on this forum to talk about wellness, which is a very dear topic on to my heart. And as the passion about wellness, promoting wellness, preventative wellness is also all about my work.
Right.
So thank you so much for having me here.
So we always need leaders like you, and that is the reason why we connect people like you. So okay,
Thank you. My pleasure.
Let's begin with the session. So first round is the question round. Okay. So my first question to you. It's important for HR leaders to promote the importance of well-being programs by participating in it and modeling healthy behavior at work for their employees. So what have been your initiatives on this front so far?
Honestly speaking, when we say modeling behavior, it's very important, because if you're promoting any sort of behavior, and specifically healthy behavior, it is important to have a role model, because that's how we look up to. So similarly, we've done a lot of initiatives where we've involved leadership by bringing their story in, maybe inspiring sessions that we've conducted where they've gone through their own lives, or they have incorporated healthy lifestyle and how they brought those changes in them. That's how we've got these inspiring stories initiatives. We've also got healthy challenges behavior. That's how and with a lot of when you share your inspiring story, somebody who's already gone through, it's how they connect with the audience. So there are a lot of initiatives. The sessions that we plan is getting people who have gone through these issues, challenges, stresses in their life, how they manage to overcome, how they manage to plan their healthy lifestyle, mental, how they manage to balance their mental and physical well-being. That's how we've planned the initiatives around it. Plus we try to bring the initiatives in a holistic wellness, not just only giving importance to physical wellness or mental wellness, but it's just a combination of all the holistic wellness. When we talk about whether it's social, whether it's environmental, all of these things. So our initiatives are based on this holistic pillars of wellness, where we try to make our employees engaged, promote, prevent, and also to make them understand the importance of wellness around them. A simple activity of environmental wellness, planting one tree. So that one tree is basically helping us to understand the importance of environment for us, for our healthy living. So there are certain initiatives like healthy life challenges, eating habits, also inspiring life stories from our leadership, from their own, experience. And then, environmental wellness, whereas we're planting one more tree as their reward. So for their reward, they are planting one tree and contributing to the environment. Similarly, we have initiatives like, a forum wherein they can come and talk, just talk, and we are just hearing them out, nothing else. No advices, no, nothing that we have to, tell them this is right, this is wrong, not just to hear them out. That's all. So these are the initiatives we are planning in our organization for our agents. And at times we also even leave our wellness sessions on our behalf of our agents, because if the wellness is for them, it is by them also. So at times they are connecting with their peers, so that peer-to-peer connect is also there.
So true. Very inspiring, Sonali. I'm sure other HR leaders and other workplaces also will, listen to you and understand these sort of, the small programs. But if you are able to impact employees, so it's like it's a huge one. Even if you touch one or two aspects of wellness, but that creates an impact. That's a brilliant move, I think. Okay, moving to next question. What can be some of the best resources that HRs or wellness leaders like you can tap for the well-being and improvement of the employees?
See, when we talk about resources, everything is around you. When we talk about wellness, when we talk about well-being, whether it's a small, maybe your desktop, the desk that you work at your workstation, it's wellness. I may want to have more trees planted. I would have some pots, small little pots, some maybe some more colors around it. That's resource for me. I don't have to pick up an individual as a resource. I would be myself as a resource. I would probably time myself out. Okay, I have now sitting it for half an hour, more than half an hour. I think let's give my phone as a resource and put it as a reminder for me to, I just have to get up, have a 10 minutes walk and come back and sit. That mindful break that I have to take for myself. Also at times, when we talk to our employees, when you talk about your leaders connect, this is also how you can tap the resources. But these resources, when we talk about, is all around us. You don't really have to look out in regards to resource, but everything is there with in just the eye distance. We just have to tap that and apply it. That's all. And I believe every small little thing contributes to your wellness. Every small little bit. Even like having a conversation with your mother or with your family member. That's all. A 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or even a 2 minutes. I think this pandemic has taught us that how resourceful we are.
Absolutely, yes.
And how we can utilize our resources very well. So I think that's a plus point. The pandemic has taught us. The pandemic has taught us the importance of family. I think we missed that out because we were so busy with our schedule. We were so busy with our lives that we forgot that, we have a family who we work for. And that's what we do for them, for our living, for their better living. And that's what we forgot to spend time with them. Spending time with kids. Kids are the most, the most helpful resource, I would rather say, or very joyful resource, I would say in that sense. Kids just simply put a smile on your face every time. Any kid around you, whosoever age is, they just with their innocence, with their smile, with their sweet talk, they just put a smile. So that's resource. Again, that's a resource. It's just that we have to see which one is a resource for me. So I think everything is a resource around you.
It's a very mindful approach, Sonali, I must say. And I'm sure your employees would have really enjoyed whatever programs you had been started and you have been running. I'm very sure, because the mindful approach you are hitting in, that would really have created impact. Okay. So, moving to next question. Yes.
I'm sure they would likewise have the same opinion.
Truly. And I'm sure you would have...
they would also have the same opinion.
Any kind of assessment also, or any feedback also you are taking from your employees?
Yes.
So
Yes,
that's,
we do have psychometric assessments for so our approach
you
is
must be,
such that
because
when we talk
you
about
you
promotion,
are a subject
preventing.
expert also in psychology, so you better understand the emotional well-being of any employee. You can better understand. So I am sure you must be taking assessment and
Absolutely.
then analyzing and all.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Moving to next question,
certainly,
Sonali.
certainly. That's part of our process. Yes,
Right.
please.
Okay, so how your company is assessing employee well-being and workplace productivity, and please share about your existing wellness program in short, for whatever you are running the programs for your employees' well-being. And are there any special programs for returning mothers, or working moms at work, or new moms at work? Any specific programs?
Yes, certainly. We are tapping that for our from their mother support. So we are providing programs to them. We have group sessions for those mothers who are returning back from home, facing similar kind of challenges, and that's how we reach out to them and get an open space to out, because that's all they need is just the venting out. At times also, because when they return back from home, they get some guilt, I'm leaving my small kid, but I believe even at home, all these new mothers who have got, have conceived, have delivered during the pandemic, have that attachment with the baby from the day one, because they're spending so much of time with them, and then people in the family also with them. So I believe when it becomes difficult from a work from home environment for these moms to come back
Right.
to work, so they also feel that who will take care of my kid, I was the one doing everything, so that attachment is there. Even at work you get intruded, so these intrusions, small intrusions that mothers faces. So what we generally do as in the sessions that are the the programs that we have developed is for them is a safe space to vent out, to catharsis. So we have focus groups for them. And on the other hand, when we talk about because I am a very research based person, and so far is my team too. So what we do is we do involve a lot of research, and in our research we bring a lot of assessments to assess. And then also on the basis of the assessments, what we try to figure it out is how to make tailor based wellness programs for each and individual that they want. There are different mix of people we have from different age groups. Some may not want to have a lot of physical wellness sessions, but some would want to have a social wellness sessions, or some would require emotional based sessions. So on the basis of that, we provide them a mixture of, as I say, holistic wellness every single time in our programs. And this is all backed with the feedbacks we collect, the surveys that we do, the assessments that we conduct. At times, these assessments will help us to understand the resilience level of our agent employees. And these employees help us, help them to categorize in the groups, these focus group therapeutic sessions for them to build their resiliencies. We have a 5C resilience building program for them, how we able to cope them, connect them. So that's how our entire program is around for them. So we have different programs running for different set of employees going through different challenges and stresses. So nothing
That's
is
really
like,
good.
oh, we are just providing one whole thing. It's everything is tailor made for them as per
That's
their
great.
requirement.
That's great, Sonali, because very few workplaces I have come across, because I write stories about their workplace wellness stories and all. So very few workplaces I have come around where they actually run such kind of programs, especially thinking about women. This is not a stereotype, but you have to think, because women has to, everywhere she has to contribute, and equally, more of the professional, more of the personal.
Smriti, that's
So
the
put a
reason I
balance.
would tell you is that Concentrics have recently received the best company for women to work, workplace for
Yes,
women
many
award.
congratulations.
We
Yes,
have
I have
got.
come across
Thank you
the
so much.
LinkedIn profile and one of the posts where I read, and that was truly very inspiring. And that's why I have specially, put on this question to you. so that I can, understand from
Rent you.
yes.
Oh, yes, the kind of flexibility that Concentrics provide. Honestly, it's been my 1 year with Concentrics, but the way I've seen everyone, operations, to, team leaders, to your quality teams, to everyone, the leadership. There are very few companies, as you said, that where leadership gets involved. Here, leadership only talks about wellness. For them, the wellness of their employees is the utmost priority. And that's why I love to be in this company. I have been associated with organizations, with many organizations before, but the passion that I see for wellness in Concentrics is just, out of the, it's just out. I mean, just
That
so
is
much
awesome.
that they do for wellness. So that's how they're actually in. So I think the wellness is a part of, it's not just, I would say just because they want to do it, but they really mean it. So that's how it is seen in their through their initiatives and actions, and the how investment they have done in the teams too.
That is very important, investment, and I'll ask one question on that. So, okay, so I'll ask that question later. But before that, who should be the ideal candidate to drive wellness programs in enterprises and take it to the next level? Does the leader's role is vital to take such programs to the next level? I'm asking this because I have come across the workplaces where certain employees on a senior level, he or she gets the role to lead such programs. And to run any wellness programs, you must be like, you are subject expert. You are also psychologist. You can you can assess, you can just scrutinify everything all about wellness programs. But do you think those specific roles should be there? I mean, whoever is leading the program, they should understand the role, they should understand the subject, they should understand the well-being, as you are saying, holistic approach and all. They should understand these terms, not just to read and able to explain, but they should that should be in within. And all the subject experts are like, they have read the subject, they have feel that subject, they have leading that subject. So that's why I'm just asking to you,
True, I think
who according to you would be the ideal candidate to
true.
drive wellness programs?
See, if you ask me, I think the trained professionals, we have a lot of trained professionals in our who are basically, whether it's physical health professionals, whether it's mental health professionals, I think they should be the one promoting and provide, because it's not just promoting wellness, it's all about preventing wellness also at the end of the day, because
Right.
that's what we all talk about is wellness. And wellness is not just only mental, physical, it's all about, as I said, keep saying holistic wellness. We have to take care of every aspect of well-being of an individual. So I believe the trained professionals should be the one promoting and preventing them. And as well as the role of the leader is very, very integral, to be honest, Smriti. I think when you have a leader who has a vision for wellness, who understands wellness, not just the passion, but also the terminologies. We we are in Concentrics very blessed to have these leadership, because I think their vision is very clear in regards to wellness, and every step of the way when we are guided by the leaders, because as I said in the beginning, leaders are the best role models that promote
Right.
or that promote a mental health wellness.
Agree.
So I think that we should have more of leaders promoting the wellness programs, have that vision, state the vision statements that how they want to promote wellness. I think then it's top down approach here in India, and that's how it works. So I think leaders are the best example and the best role models to promote wellness in any
Absolutely.
organization. And if they are coming from a trained professional background, I think it's just adds more value to everything.
Okay. Okay. So I was expecting the same answer from you, because you have already talked about your programs and your leaders and their leadership programs and all. So I was expecting the same answer. Okay. So my last question to you, that is the crucial one. Budget is an important criteria to run any sort of employee wellness programs. So does this affect program efficiency? And what support do you need from the employers and leaders of the company? Any challenges do you face during executing such programs?
I'll first answer the challenges part. No,
Yes.
since the company is such that they do so much of investment on wellness, so we have never faced that challenge. I think we've gone to our leaders and saying, "Oh, we want to do this. Maybe I'll give you. I will not be able to share a lot of information, but I can give you a glimpse of what we are doing in concentrics is that we are trying to bring more wearable devices in our wellness programs, because at times these devices help us to identify these stressors and we can build a better wellness program for them. So that's how the investment. So when we went ahead and we went to share with our leaders, we want to do this, they were like, yeah, please go ahead, as long as it's benefiting our employees, as long as we are able to capture the stressors and able to help and prevent the wellness. So they just went ahead with it. I think budget is really important because at times the wellness is also innovating. We have a lot of innovation and wellness that has come so far. Earlier it was just psychometric assessments and wellness programs, maybe like health programs, physical programs, Zumba, and all these things where the budget was getting utilized for. But now the innovation has gone to a next level where we have VR headsets, we have chatbots, we have wearable devices which help us to identify the stresses. And I think if a company has that budget and has that vision of investing, it can take wellness to a very next level, which nobody has imagined so far. So I think the budget and the investment is very required. And I think organizations should be willing to invest in wellness, because if they want their employees to be healthy and fit, so I think these investments are very much required.
Right, and these investments are also mindful because
Yes.
I'm sure that concentrics feel that healthy employees are happy employees, and both healthy and happy employees, boost your business productivity. So,
Absolutely.
okay, great. Okay, that was a great session, Sonali, with you. So moving to the next session, this is a straight drive question, and I won't take much of your time. You just have to say yes, no, or don't know. You do not have to explain or justify your answer. Okay. Shall we begin?
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay. The majority of the workplace doesn't care much about employee well-being programs.
Yes.
Employers should also speak about wellness programs while hiring candidates.
Yes.
Mental well-being must be considered equally important as physical wellness when shaping employees' wellness programs.
Yes. Yes.
Taking a break between work is important, more so when employees are mostly working from home for extended hours.
Yes.
Instead of providing health apps to employees, conducting subject expert session would be more impactful or helpful.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so we are ending the session 2. This is the round 3 and the final round. This is the rapid fire round. So it has 2 sessions. So first is you have to pick anyone. I will give you some, some terms or words. So you have to pick anyone. Okay. Just to understand your perspective, your thought. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Breaks in between work or fixed lunch breaks?
Breaks between work.
Okay. Productive workforce or workaholic workforce?
Productive workforce.
HR wellness initiative or seasonal employers health program?
HR wellness initiatives.
Workplace health heroes stories to be told or to be kept secret?
To be told.
Effective seasonal wellness programs or routine programs?
Effective seasonal programs, because that brings a lot of change.
Right.
Apart from the routine ones.
Okay, that was great. And this is the last section of our session. Okay, and I will give you a word and you have to just speak about anything, whatever you think, whatever comes to your mind. Okay.
Comes to my mind. Okay.
Okay. Work productivity.
Very much required, because productive health workforce will always have efficiency, and that would lead to contributing to the organization as a whole, bringing the organization up to the vision of the organization. So I think productive workforce is always required, but that always requires a strong wellness program to help them support that.
Okay, Sonali, I'll give you the word. You just have to speak whatever it comes to your mind. Do not explain or just do not justify your answer, because I have already asked you everything in the question now. I just want to understand what clicks in your mind first, because employees in breaks, they think about such things, because I have also gone through all that. So I always ask such rapid fire round and questions to HRs and
okay, sure.
Breaks in between
makes us more productive.
Laughter at work
makes everything straight and easy.
Mental wellness at work,
very, very important and integral.
HR's role in wellness programs,
promoting the wellness in the workforce.
Digital detox,
detaching emotionally and physically through all aspects. I feel detaching yourselves and making more grounded.
So this is very much required. You can better understand. We all employees better understand that. That is very.
Oh yes, that's why I forgot to tell you the initiative that we've started is we give them one day where we don't we ask them to detach themselves from all the work, the digital and everything, and that's like a mindful time for them. So that's the time they actually go back to their recreational activities and the hobbies they wanted to pursue. So that's how the digital
detox is really great. I have come across such wellness, moves, wellness drives from, global or international trends. They are doing that, and they forcefully, they force employees to take break and go in vacation and not attend any call or reply to their emails. They check sometimes they are following it or not. So that's very nice. And you are conducting such, if you are initiating such kind of drives, it's really very inspiring for all of us.
Thank you so much, Smriti.
Thank you so much, Sonali. That was very inciting session, and also many of the lists that I have come across such moves, that especially you mentioned about programs for working women, mothers at home, returning moms at work. So these kind of specially designed programs, these are creating impact in the society, and I'm sure every workplace would understand that and try to execute on their level whatever small or big measures they can take, but they should also try to execute. So with this, we are ending this session, and whoever is listening to this program, the session, or whoever will listen later this after the session, you can easily connect to me or even to Sonali if you have any confusion, if you want to ask something regarding wellness, because wellness leaders will never hesitate to brief you or answer you, or if you have any confusion, if you want to ask, if you are a workplace, if you are an employee of some workplace, you want to execute, or you want your HRs to execute such programs, they want to take help, they can easily ask to me or Sonali. Sonali would be the better person because she is a psychologist also. She can assist the programs very well. Okay. So with this, I just would like to say again, people's first mantra is the secret to successful leadership. The power of putting people first has led many employers to achieve maximum work productivity and better business growth. And Concentrix is one among them. So with this, I'd like to end the session. Thank you so much, Sonali, for joining us. That was really very inspiring and great to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Preeti, for having me here. And I could, talk about wellness. So that's that. Thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to having you once again, and I would definitely reach out to you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. And keep smiling.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You too, please. I believe in smile, spreading the smile.
That's why. I got to, I just feeling like I'm talking to myself to sing you. So thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and all the best to your team. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.